He got two rookies, cornerbacks. One 6 feet 92 speed, and the other one 6 feet 95 speed. And they both 22 years old, and they both above 70, 72, 73. He gonna be killing niggas right there. Let me go look at that nigga. How much money he got? Cause if he made them trades for nothing, if he can't re-sign them. Hey, Ken, you playing the game? What league?
Shogun.
Oh, okay. Because it show, the stuff pop up when you broadcast.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Right.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. This field
he
a
only
few
got
yards
5
into the
million
end
cap
zone.
space.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, making the 24-yard line.
No, he earned. Now he got 2 years left. Who he got to resign?
Probably just the quarterback.
They'll run on first down. Kane.
Oh, no, he ain't got nobody good. He got to resign.
Just when you want on a first down run.
No, he ain't got to resign nobody this year.
And it's 2nd and 2.
Let all these low-ass niggas
You
go.
often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
I'm finna go ahead and do some cleaning up, catch your ass and hit me. Hey, if Joe come back in here, tell him to hit me on the good one.
Okay.
Cause I'll be cleaning up, man. Get to clean up while I'm here.
It's a first down.
That's how you do it.
It's prime time
All right.
for a little bit of a game, wasn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On first down, Kane. And they string that play out nicely. He's stopped before he can turn upfield. No gain, 2nd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. As he's taken down.
Dang, I just figured out Von Miller got coronavirus. Tragic!
Why are you calling play action?
What?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at
Quit
all.
playing, yo.
Explained to me years
I'm not
ago
playing.
that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But
Oh,
to me, it seems
Lord.
silly.
Yeah, well, there, it's silly. That leads to a play-action sack.
Oh, fuck.
What?
I'll be all right.
I do too. It's fucked up.
Oh, no.
Rock it.
On first down, Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
You draw forfeit.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Now Jones. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down?
Yo.
That's a nice start for them in this one.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. So the punt rolls out of bounds, and they'll have pretty good field position here up near the 40-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
However, you just stay in the same play.
You don't got rules against that?
No rules in this league.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. That's complete to his receiver.
How did y'all even let him catch that?
It'll be a gain of 6, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd
Man, that's what
down.
I'm saying, man.
He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play.
Yeah,
you know,
my
when we
boy
talk
Vaughn
about
got the corona,
runners, all right, and on running plays, runs
Vaughn
after
never got
contact,
the
charisma,
getting
man.
dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
He said he gonna make a public statement tomorrow. Yeah, I told Ken, I'm like, man.
They'll look to throw here.
Oh.
Shark, it's complete. A good pickup there at 22.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. That one into the hands of Kane. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking for the end zone. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Colts are going to take over with a football.
Who did?
Squeeze.
He got you.
I wouldn't know fuck out of the train. What the hell you mean?
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah,
oh, really?
Some kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Oh, I see. I had nothing to do. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
On second down, here's a run with Matt.
Come on,
Not
man.
much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. A minimal gain.
First round pick and Russell Wilson.
In the opening quarter. We haven't seen much from him running the
I get
football here in
Russell.
this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty
You
well.
got Russell Wilson.
We're
They
trying to
actually
run the
saved him
football
$6
so they can
million.
play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
I actually got both of them, which I did not think the fuck that was gonna happen. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hell yeah, hell yeah. That is exactly what happened. For Mariota? Oh, you talking about for whatchamacallit?
They'll run on first down with
I gave him more than second round
he's
pick for
across the
him.
43 extra yards to the 43. We're scoreless
Hold up,
after
let
one.
me see real quick.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
What we got?
Throwing Jones.
Oh, come on, Jones.
Incomplete. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess.
Well, I
That'll make
fucking
it
hate
third
this
down.
quarterback, yo.
That one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Who the fuck is
Now
58?
Jones on third down. He's going to fire
What
one
the
deep
fuck
over
is
the
that?
middle. Incomplete.
I
Both
told this
players were
motherfucker
there
throw it to-
offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that
Don't
shot
tell
somewhere
me
around the
they actually
15-yard
put
mark.
him at
And
center,
the
'cause that
defense
would be
able to
good.
recover, batted free.
They really put this
He gets
fool
us
at center
away.
just
It's a
because
good
he
one,
got the
drawing
name
toward
center.
the sidelines.
No wonder I'm
Let's go
getting
old
beat.
school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't he?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Now this throw caught left
Who
side.
that?
And right
Joe.
around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. They get 14 back, but it leads
No,
them to a
ready.
third down.
What up, low key? What's
The
going on
offense
with
on
you?
third down
What's going on
tonight,
with you?
just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches.
You still ain't got the
And again,
20?
this time to
Something
take
there.
back. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. It's a first down following
That's
a
what
gain
happened
of
when you out there
3.
pimping this shit.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far.
Hey,
And after
Panther.
that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Hey, Joe, I know you made your connection, though, bad on purpose last night.
Throw left side on target to Kane, complete. And this will go as a gain of 7
Nah, it
as he
wasn't-
gets
it
it to
wasn't
the
you.
30-yard line.
I know most of the time
It was
when the
made
ball's in
him
the
trip
air,
him
you're
up.
thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they
'Cause
can
I
be a
couldn't
big part
even,
of any
uh,
passing offense nowadays.
You know why I
Steve.
say that, Joe? Because all you
Able to
talking
get
about trading
7 on
Aaron
that
Donald,
first
but
down pass
you
play.
ain't gonna be able to
Second
trade
and
him if we
3.
played our game.
And he'll give
No,
the trade line was going to be done.
I just busy taking them over the fucking line, bro.
Week 8.
The drive
It's week 8.
continues. It's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation.
No, after week 8 is over
I
with.
love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Oh, hold on.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And the hole closes quickly. He
Y'all
gets it
giving them
across
so
the
much, it don't
35
make
to the
no sense.
36-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
At the 36-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Shit.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Great when you here, Joe.
God damn, he keeps doing the same
But
fuck.
he's going to be out of
You know what?
bounds
Okay.
right at midfield. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll
Get off me.
Did you say I didn't laugh behind it?
The linebacker Darius Leonard applied the heat.
What?
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here.
Nah, I guess
That
I
tells you about his
broadcast and joke.
offseason. He came in determined to have a big year,
fucking
and it's paying off.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They're going to look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Man, I'm so happy. I gotta see that nigga. Boy, I see him playing you more than I gotta see him with D-Dog, man.
And you can see the momentum.
But see, y'all shouldn't have let D-Dog get all of that. Everybody on his defensive line is literally over 90 minutes.
I'm literally not fucking with D no more. That's the last time D get a trade out of me.
See, what? That's why you got niggas like you.
He come with the look.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far.
And then he'll come, man, well, I thought nobody want to trade, man. Like, you really need something, but you got a whole scheme up your goddamn sleeve. I got you, though.
Look to throw. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. The picture would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Letting all the little time roll down.
Hold on, let me watch that. No, that was forever not the case at home.
Give them 5 on the return.
In this situation,
And the Colts
I
are
was
going to
literally
take over,
looking to
albeit
move.
deep in their own territory.
Whatever.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do?
Actually, when I'm hardwired in, my connection don't never mess up. It's when I switch and go in the living room and try to play the game, you get the messing up. But if I'm hardwired in, I'm always.
On 2nd and a couple. Jones.
God damn.
They find
Going
someone
in the living room.
and he's going to
Man, that was
return
some
it
straight
to the
All I gotta
bullshit.
say is, don't
Ball
let him
was
get
over
to
that
X
man's
Factor.
head.
58 left to play
Sorry.
until we hit halftime.
It's straight bullshit.
Don't let him get that running back to X Factor.
A reminder.
D-Dog, shut your hate, man. Is you mad?
You hating on me, man. So shit, I got
Nobody hating on you.
The second week of the regular season.
I am.
Throwing here to start the drive.
There you go, baby.
What you hating for? You gotta pay you money in my coffee.
19. And a big
Tell you, boy.
as his guys will get the football back.
I'm talking about on D-Dog and not your. Nobody worry about the goddamn Falcons.
Another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team
hate
as a
on
whole,
yet. I'm still like a
because
year and a
you have to
half,
find
probably
a way
2 years
to
out of
make those
contention.
interceptions, quote unquote, go
I'm
away. That means your defense, they've got to go out there on
I
something.
went from contending now to maybe rebuilding.
And if that keeps happening, they lose
D-Dog,
confidence
we
in
all
the
know what you can do with a team that's in building.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way.
D-Dog be
Second
talking
and
like.
12.
You can win any given year, but don't mean you feel comfortable about it.
This one complete to Devin Funches. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Mack.
Good run.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Oh, damn. This is something hard.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Yeah, he gonna go to game chat. All right, so now he in game chat, so he can't hear me. I'm gonna tell you right now. I hope you. Well, this is you. However you gonna do it, but if it was me, I would not blitz him because that will give him his running lanes he's looking for. Make it very hard for him to do.
You were supposed to throw the ball away.
Goes down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation.
Yes,
they keep moving around,
please,
trying to emulate guys
please,
like the
man.
scrambler
Hey,
or the
look.
Dodger. Instead, they keep
After he get off that one big run,
and digging themselves a hole that they
gonna
can't
change
get
it
out
up then. It's bound to happen. That's why you see me, Billy, man.
Jones throwing on 3rd and long.
Over his head. God damn it. Come on, y'all.
Put that right there.
Picked up by Marlon Humphrey.
And
he's given his guys
that's your
a
rookie?
shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second guess.
Yeah, I gotta quit playing on these fucking leagues. I gotta stop. This shit is fucking up the way I play my own goddamn league.
At the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
Hold up.
Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Hell to the motherfucking no.
What? Okay, Joe.
Here we go. 8, read. That's the run.
Oh, you're at it.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. I know he ain't got it. Say, fire, 64. Read. Check.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Oh, I thought you would have went out to the outside some more.
The extra point hits the left upright but goes through anyway. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Okay.
Both teams appear
Is
ready
that the
for
same
the
dude
ahead.
that was bullcrapping and shit, calling names? That cat?
This will be taken in at the 1. And this will not be a good return. He's out of bounds at the 12.
Okay, if you tell him you ready and he don't say shit, you get the force win.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over
that's
some of the
good.
errors and
Because
clean
when I
up some
go
things.
look in the chat, that's even better. That way the other
But
commissioner can see it
overall, I
too.
think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team.
Okay, bro.
We're just starting the second half,
All right.
and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to face a third down. Looked like a pretty good safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception.
No escape, and he goes down. Cleveland Farrell able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Looking to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Check the backer, check the backer.
They begin the drive on the ground with Mack. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
She was driving me crazy.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game.
Oh, look at that double team. Hey, you said I'm ready to shine.
They try to throw on second down, but
well,
this
you can hear the
one is
frustration in
incomplete.
his
Nelson
voice.
the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Oh, good stuff so far. Good stuff.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Oh, that's
The
tough.
pressure drops off as
Not
they
on the
look to throw.
camera.
Of course.
And he's going to be
Of
intercepted a
course.
third
These
time.
niggas, man, fuck this,
Picked
yo.
off right around the 43.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
On first down, it's Kane. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Good movement. Nice.
They'll keep it on the ground. Kane.
The fact that he just
Now
picked
third down is looming. A pickup of
You
2
can
on
hit a
first down and just
frustration,
1
man.
yard
Keep it
there.
up. Keep it up.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Back to throw here. Open man is Westbrook, complete. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Kane showed off the footwork, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
They'll drop the throw. Flush to his, and a big loss here as he's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And his kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Kane. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Extra point up and through. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. A good pickup there, 21 yards. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
Spawn, go team, spill. Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. 53.
Jones now on 1st and 10. And he's going to eat this one as down he goes. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryan. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting
interception.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. It's complete to Diggs. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
They'll set up to throw.
God damn.
This one into the hands of DJ Shark. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge. That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll run on first down. Kane looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
That's complete to his receiver, Kane. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. And it bangs off the right upright, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So we've seen these be tricky from time to time. You know, you've almost got to cut the ball to make it go through. And this time he cut it a little too much, and he sliced it.
Yeah, and he'll tell you, no excuses on this one. It's a kick every NFL kicker should be able to make in his sleep. But your word was definitely correct. He sliced that one, and he'll miss it wide to the right.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Jones got his man complete over the middle. That's Schwartz. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
It's a game of 11. Now third and 10.
Here's Jones to throw on third down. And that is incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped. Here's Sam Martin now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Good gain there on first down, and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Kane. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A quick throw taken in by Diggs. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Now a give right side. Kane, and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
What the fuck? Man, fuck this guy. That's why I don't like comp. Comp ain't got rules. This motherfucker fumbles and they say fumble and then nothing. The most stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Kane. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough. But, yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys were nails out there.
So for the Jaguars, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Yeah, stop it.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh shit. Oh, you said they what you call 'em fucked up the broadcast for the game, D-Dog.
Yeah, I don't see the cast. What's up?
Nah, he ain't put it up. That's all right. What's the name? Put it up though. Yeah, Joe put it up.
Saying no nothing else. I was like, well,